Greeting all, this is Ali Hassan, and this is my 14th presentation on project management. This presentation is on project quality management. Quality management ensures high quality products and services by preventing and eliminating defects and incorporating continuous changes and improvements in the system. High quality products in turn lead to loyal and satisfied customers who also will bring new customers along with them. So let us start the presentation with an overview of the process. So the definition of the project quality management, and this is taken from the PM book. It includes the processes for incorporating the organization's quality policy regarding planning, managing, and controlling project and product quality requirements in order to meet the stakeholders' objectives. Project quality management also supports continuous process improvement activities as undertaken on behalf of the performing organization. So there are three processes in this main process. The first one is the plan quality management, and then the second one is manage quality, and the third is control quality. So we plan the quality management, then we manage the quality and control it. This figure shows the inputs and tools and techniques and output of these three processes. And as you can see, some of the inputs or tools and outputs are, similar in for each of them, some of them. So we start with plan quality management. Before that, I like to go through some key concepts of the project quality management. Project quality management addresses the management of the project and the deliverables of the project. It applies to all projects regardless of the nature of their deliverables. Quality measures and techniques are specific to the type of the deliverables being produced by the project. For example, project quality management for software deliverables may use different approaches and measures from those used when building a nuclear power plant. In either case, a failure to meet the quality requirements can have serious negative consequences for any or all of the project stakeholders. For example, meeting customer requirements by overworking the project team may result in decreased profits and increased levels of overall project risks and employee attrition, errors, or rework. Meeting project schedule objectives by rushing planned quality inspections may result in undetected errors, decreased profits, and increased post-implementation risks. The second concept is the quality and grade are not the same concepts. Quality as delivered performance or result is the degree to which a set of inherent characteristics fulfill requirements. This is the definition from the ISO 9000. Grade as a design intent is a category assigned to deliverables having the same functional use but different technical characteristics. The project manager and project management team are responsible for managing the trade-offs associated with delivering the required levels of both quality and grade. While a quality level that fails to meet quality requirements is always a problem. A low-grade product may not be a problem. For example, it may not be a problem if a suitable low-grade product, one with a limited number of features, is of high quality, no obvious defects. In this example, the product would be appropriate for its general purpose of use. It may be a problem if a high-grade product with one with numerous features is of low quality, many defects. In essence, a high-grade feature set would prove ineffective and or inefficient due to low quality. The third concept is prevention is preferred over inspection. So it's better to prevent defects than find them in the inspection. It is better to design quality into deliverables rather than to find quality issues during inspection. The cost of preventing mistakes is generally much less than the cost of correcting mistakes later on. The fourth concept is depending on the project and the industry area. The project team may need a working knowledge of statistical control processes to evaluate data contained in the control quality outputs. The team should know the differences between the following pair of terms. Prevention means keeping errors out of the process. Inspection is keeping errors out of the hands of the customer. So prevention is better than inspection and much cheaper. Attribute sampling, the result either conforms or does not conform. And variable sampling is the result is rated on a continuous scale that measures the degree of conformity. And the last concept is tolerances, specified range of acceptable results and control limits that identify the boundaries of common variation in a statistically stable process or process conformance. Cost of quality. The cost of quality associated with a project consists of one or more of the following costs. So there are prevention costs, there are appraisal costs, and there are failure costs. Prevention cost related to the prevention of poor quality in the product, deliverables, or services of the specified project. The appraisal cost, the costs are related to evaluating, measuring, auditing, and testing the products or services and deliverables. The failure cost, internal or external, they could be internal or external, cost related to non-conformance of the product, deliverables, or services to the needs or expectation of the stakeholders. The optimal cost of quality is one that reflects the appropriate balance for investing in the cost of preventing and appraisal to avoid failure cost. So cost of conformance, you could see here prevention cost, which are training, document processes, equipment, time to do it right. While appraisal cost, which means assess the quality, testing, destructive testing losses, and inspection. Cost of non-conformance, which we said it's much higher than cost of conformance. So internal failure cost, rework, you have to do the work again, or so too much scrap. External failure cost could be liabilities from the customers, or warranty work, or lost business. You may lose business if you don't do a good product, with good quality. So we start with the plan quality management. That's the first process. The plan quality management definition is the process of identifying quality requirements and or standards for the project and its deliverables, and documenting how the project will demonstrate compliance with the quality requirements and or standards. The key benefit of this process is that it provides guidance and direction on how quality will be managed and controlled and verified throughout the project. This process is performed once or at predetermined points in the project. The plan quality management inputs are the project charter, the project management plan, and we talked about this before. And also the third input is the project documents, and the fourth one is enterprise environmental factors. And the fifth input to this process is the organizational process assets. While the tools and techniques we use here is the expert judgment. So expertise should be considered from individuals or groups with specialized knowledge or training in the following topics: quality assurance, quality control, and we know that quality assurance is different from quality control. Quality measurements and quality improvements and quality system. The second tool is the data gathering, benchmarking, brainstorming, and interviews. And also we talked about this before. The third tool and technique is the data analysis. So we could use cost-benefit analysis. Cost-benefit analysis is a financial analysis tool used to estimate the strengths and weaknesses of alternatives in order to determine the best alternative in terms of benefits provided. Also, the second tool in data analysis is the cost of quality, and we talked about this, prevention cost, appraisal cost, and failure cost. The fourth tool and technique is decision making. The fifth one is data representation. And in data representation, we have the flowcharts, logical data model, matrix diagrams, and mind mapping. The sixth tool is the test and inspection planning. And the last one, the seventh, is meetings. The output of this process is the quality management plan, the first one. So the quality management plan, it has many aspects. It has the quality standards that will be used by the project, and also the quality objectives it sets the quality objectives of the project, and it sets also the quality roles and responsibilities, and it shows the project deliverables and processes subject to quality review, and it sets the quality control and quality management activities planned for the project, and also the quality tools that will be used for the project, and the major procedures relevant for the project, such as dealing with non-conformance, corrective actions, procedures, and continuous improvement procedure. So the quality management plan is the roadmap for how to do the quality, and this is one of the main parts of the project management plan. The second output of this process is the quality metrics, and the third one is the project management plan updates. So we update the risk management plan, we update the scope baseline, And also we update the project documents. We may need to update lesson learned register, requirements traceability matrix, and risk register or stakeholder register. The second process in the project quality management is the manage quality. So first of all, we plan the quality management, and then we we talk about how we manage quality. So manage quality definition is the process of translating the quality management plan into executable quality activities that incorporate the organization quality policies into the project. So in the project quality plan, it's something, we have the processes mentioned, specified in the project quality plan. Manage quality is that we, translating these processes into executable quality activities. The key benefits of this process, it increases the probability of meeting the quality objectives, as well as identifying ineffective processes and causes of poor quality. Manage quality uses the data and results from the control quality process to reflect the overall quality status of the project to the stakeholders. This process is performed throughout the project from beginning to the end. Manage quality process implements a set of planned and systematic acts and processes defined within the project quality management plan. So it helps to design an optimal and mature product by implementing specific design guidelines. It helps to build confidence that a future output will be completed in a matter that meets the specified requirements and expectations of the stakeholders. And also it confirms that the quality processes are used and that their use meets the quality objectives of the of requirements. And also confirm that the quality processes are used and their use meets the quality objectives of the project. And the last one, it improves the efficiency and effectiveness of processes and activities to achieve better results. So the inputs to the process are the first one is the project management plan. The second one is the project documents, and it could be lesson learned register or quality control requirements or quality matrix or risk report. The third input is the organizational process assets, and the fourth one is the third one is the organizational process assets. And the tools here are the data gathering and data analysis. And we talked about these tools also before. And the third tool is decision making and data representation and the audits. Audits, it could be identifying all good and best practices being implemented, and identifying all non-conformity gaps and shortcomings, and sharing good practices introduced or implemented in similar projects in the organization or in the industry as a whole. Also, it could be proactivity, offering assistance in a positive matter to improve the implementation of processes to help raise team productivity. The last one, highlighting contributions. The sixth tool is the Design for X. A Design for X is a set of technical guidelines that may be applied during the design of product for the optimization of a specific aspect of the design. And the last one is the problem solving. defining the problem, identifying the root cause, generating possible solutions, choosing the best solution, implementing the solution, and the last one is the which one is the verifying solution effectiveness. And the last one of the tools, the quality improvements. It can occur based on findings and recommendations from quality control processes. The findings of the quality audits or problem solving in the managed quality process, plan, do, check, act, and Six Sigma, are two of the most common quality improvement tools used to analyze and evaluate opportunities for improvement. And I advise you to read about this plan, do, check, act, and the Six Sigma processes. The outputs of this process, I mean the managed quality, are quality reports, test and evaluation documents, change request, project management plan updates, and project documents updates. The last process in the project quality management is the control quality. So we plan the quality management, and then we manage and we control the quality. Control quality, the definition is the process of monitoring and recording results of executing the quality management activities in order to assess the performance and ensure the project outputs are complete, correct, and meet customer expectation. So they should be complete, correct, and meet the expectations. And these expectations are set in the beginning of the project. The key benefit of this process is verifying that the project deliverables and work meet the requirements specified by key stakeholders for final acceptance. The control quality process determines if the project outputs do what they were intended to do. Those outputs need to comply with all applicable standards, requirements, regulations, and specifications. And this process is performed throughout the project, from the beginning to the end of the project. There are a few key concepts here. The control quality process is performed to measure the completeness, compliance, and fitness for use and purpose of the product or service prior to user acceptance and final delivery. So before we deliver it to the customer, we do the control quality. Quality control should be performed throughout the project to formally demonstrate with reliable data that the sponsors and or customer acceptance criteria have been met. So we have to make sure that the criteria which is set in the beginning of the project is being met. The third concept is that the level of effort to control quality and degree of implementation may differ between industries and project management styles. So in pharmaceutical, health, transportation, and the nuclear industries, for example, there may be stricter quality control procedure compared to other industries, and the effort needed to meet the standards may be extensive. Okay, so the inputs to this process, we have 8 inputs. The first one is the project management plan. The second one is the project documents. Third one is test and evaluation documents. Approved change request. The fifth one is the deliverables. The sixth is the work performance data. The seventh, is the enterprise environmental factors. And the eighth one is the organizational process as sets. So these are the outputs we use for this process. The tools we use here are the data gathering, and the data gathering could be checklist, and check sheets, and statistical sampling. Statistical sampling involves choosing part of a population of interest for inspection. For example, if you have 75 drawings, you select 10 engineering drawings at random and then check them. You may not have time to check all the drawings. The sample is taken to measure controls and verify quality. Sample frequency and sizes should be determined during the plan quality management process. And we said this is set in the project quality management plan. The third data gathering tool is the questionnaires and surveys. And the fifth one is identify the source of defects. The second tool is the data analysis. So we could use performance reviews, and we use also root cause analysis. Root cause analysis that we'll talk about it later on. So the third tool is inspection, and the fourth one is testing and product evaluation, and the fifth one is data representation. Data representation can be cause and effect diagram. Cause and effect diagrams are used to identify the possible effects of quality defects and errors. So we see the cause effect of the problems, control and their effects on the process. The second tool here is the control charts. Control charts are used to determine whether or not a process is stable or has predictable performance. Also, one of the tools is the last one is the meetings. The output of the control quality are 6 outputs. So the first one is quality control measurements. Second is the verified deliverables. So we verify the deliverables before we, deliver them, to the customer. The third one is the work performance information. The fourth one is change requests. There could be some change requests to change some of the tools and activities in the project. The fifth one is the project management plan updates, and the sixth one is the project document updates. We may need to update the issue log. We may need to update the lesson learned register, or the risk register, or the test and evaluation. So this is the end of this presentation, and I hope that it meets your expectation and will be helpful to you. And also I hope to see you in the next presentation. Thank you, and see you again.